Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine and welcome. I wanted to film this video yesterday but I couldn't get my camera thingy to work and I'm very distracted by the birds. It is a beautiful spring day. There is lots and lots of bird activity on my bird table, not bird table, on the tree with the bird feeders. I've seen a woodpecker this morning. I'm so excited. There's currently quite a lot of blue tits on the tree and great tits and long-tailed tits, and the cat is sitting on the windowsill wagging her tail. Anyway, let's crack on. I am going to make my tag for hashtag PT Tag Club, and I think I know what I'm going to do. And I had thought initially, oh, he's back, the woodpecker's just come back again. Oh, he's lovely. I have got a little tiny bit of footage of him. He's very shy, but oh, I'm so glad he's becoming a regular visitor. Anyway, I digress. Yes, I had thought that the prompt is feast. I had thought that I would use some images from Daphne's diary, just cut a tag shape myself. And there's all kinds of food related things in here that we could look at. But I'm going to use something else. I think that looks nice, doesn't it? Meat and fish with fruit. Nice. Gooseberries and fish are supposed to go well together, aren't they? But yes, I'm not going to use that. Which issue is this? This is from last year, 2024, and I haven't even read it. Oh, I do love them though. Hold on. I'm just going to check something that I need. I'm back. So, on Sunday, Mr. Paper&Twine and I had this rather wonderful Indian feast. And I think I've said this in my vlog, but best wishes to anybody who is observing Ramadan right now. Aldi have got this brand. I think it's like they're specially selected, but for Indian food. We've got Bilash cuisine, and we had Peshwari rice as a side. We had chicken pakoras as a side. We had lamb samosas as a side. We didn't eat all of this in one go, I hasten to add. We had Carolyn style chicken curry, which was delicious. All of this was absolutely delicious. I don't know how much it cost. And we had lamb Rogan Josh, and we had, oh, these were lovely, gunpowder potatoes. Yes, they would be nice with anything actually, not just curry. They'd be nice with something like a chili chicken and some salad. Oh, I might have that for tea. How many calories are in this? We digress. I can't see, it is so small writing. Anyway, I thought I would use the base of one of these as a tag. And then we would do some fussy cutting and some embellishing and stuff like that. Yeah, actually, do you know, that might be quite nice if I could kind of cut a shape there and use this as the base. Oh, look at the little elephants. I love those. Have they all got? Yes, they have. Oh, we're going to have to use a little bit of that, I think, aren't we? I've got other bits and pieces, which I'm just going to set over here, and we're going to get crack-a-lacking. So we're going to make a, tag base out of this packaging first of all, because I'm all about at the moment recycling. You see, where did that pretty bit go with the yes, have they all got that? Oh yes, they have. So which bit am I least interested in using? That, I think. So I'm going to open up here. I'm going to take it over to my trimmer. Just trim. You can't see because I'm out of shot. I feel like it's been ages since I've done a tutorial. Then I'm going to cut that on that fold there. Just straighten that up. Sorry, this is really interesting viewing for you at the moment, but Yeah. So this is going to be the front of my tag, and this is going to be the back of my tag, I think. I'm just going to take some scissors. Let's just move these little bits out of the way for now. And actually, I'm going to back this on. I'm going to back this on another piece of card because I want it to be slightly thicker. And I'm going to cover this bit up so I can maybe do something on the back or write on it. That's not big enough. Let's have a look in here. That's not quite big enough either. But actually, if I was to stick that there, I could just cut where that's bent there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just going to glue that on. So improvising quite a lot, and then we can do a bit of cutting. So I'm going to get my collal glue, and I don't need to apply glue down this bit here because I'm going to cut that bit off. And then while this is drying, I can show you some of the things that I'm potentially going to play with. I need to fill my collal glue up. I should have done that before I started filming, shouldn't I? So I'm going to put the base of that where that fold is there. Cover that like that, and then we can just trim. Now ideally I could do with something heavy on that while that dries, as we're going to use this to stamp on. And I don't mind that there's a crease there because we can always cover it up with something. So what can I put on you? Actually, this is something that I've seen people do with glue. I need a little bit of glue there. This is going to be disastrous because I am going to run out of glue. Oh, and I hate it when my glue has been sitting for so long and it dries up. I think that's got it. Right, let's make sure that that is well adhered down. And then I can do some trimming with my trimmer. I will do that off camera. Editing me here, yes, my camera failed to record the next part of the video, and I could show you the tag, but that'll give spoilers, so I'm not going to do that. So after I'd glued both bits of card together and trimmed it down and drawn round the I drew round a mug to cut the shape, I smooshed with rusty hinge and frayed burlap, and then I went in with a little stamp from Leonie Pujol, and I stenciled through a Tim Holtz stencil in ripe persimmon. And yeah, I used a little stamp set from Leonie Pujol. Let me hold it up for you. Some cute little stamps in here. I've had this a very, very long time. And then I think we're all right after there. Anyway, yeah, apologies. Camera setup, it's been a nightmare. So I've just done a few little finishing touches off camera, and I'm hoping this is all filming all right. I'm using my phone in a different way. So you saw me stick on these little bits from the packaging. I thought it'd be really nice to use these. I could have put more on. I have to say, I'm getting kind of Jenny's Crafty Corner vibes. If you don't know her, I'll leave her link down below. She uses all kinds of things in her crafting. She uses a lot of packaging, which is a really good way of finding materials to craft with for nothing. I'm just giving a little hint of what I'm going to do next. This is so not my style normally, but I have done my things like a little bit of stamping, stenciling, smooshy background. But the colour palette is a little bit unusual for me. I mean, this is quite nice here, but I am going to experiment with some foundry wax. I've had this in my stash for ages, and I don't know whether this is going to work, whether it's going to be a fail, but we're going to try together. So I've got a clean, it's a flat pad, because I'm going to go through this stencil in places, just to add a little bit of interest. And this might not work, I've got absolutely no idea, and I do wish I'd got a little bit more space to experiment with. So with these foundry waxes, you have to give them a really good shake until you hear the ball rattling. So I think that is okay. I'm going to put some drops of this on here, and this, it's soaked in right away, so this really might not work. Let's find a little bit of here. Just going to go through. Lift that up. Oh, I see it's smooshed. Okay, let's just try. Maybe I had too much on there. That's a bit better. This is a hot mess, but we'll see what it looks like. Now, to make this kind of work, you need to heat it with a heat gun. So let's see what happens. I don't like that. I wonder if I can wipe that off with kitchen paper, because it's glossy. Yeah, a lot of that's come off, so it's going to give just a little bit of a background. Now the gold isn't quite the colour that I wanted, but okay. I don't know whether I've heat set that enough. I think it's struggling with the glossy paper. But if you don't try these things, you don't know, do you? I love these little elephants. Let's try a little bit more on the back. You can see that I've just written hashtag PT Tag Club Feast and the date. I think that is probably enough. And I didn't like the crease from the packaging here, so I have just put a little bit of washi tape over. Now this is probably going to look a little bit like a hot mess, because I'm going over areas that I've already stenciled, which is why I wish I hadn't covered all of this, if that makes sense. I need to get my stencil in some water quickly. That's kind of worked. It's maybe not the right colour for this, but anyway, that is my tag for hashtag PT Tag Club. I'll be back on the 10th with the new prompt. Let's hope it's a really nice one, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video, which could be an absolute what's the word I'm looking for, nightmare, but yeah, we'll be back soon. Take care, everybody. Bye now.